Hold everything. Before you listen to anything else, you need to hear this. For months, the motorcycle world whispered a rumor that BMW was secretly preparing something impossible. Riders laughed, insiders denied it, and experts said it could never happen. But today, that rumor just became reality. This is the 2026 BMW R60, a motorcycle that was never supposed to return. A legendary name lost in history, revived like a heartbeat returning after decades of silence. And here on CarQuest Pro, you're about to hear the real story behind it. The journey of the R60 begins long before the first bolt was tightened. It starts with a memory of the original R60 that once ruled European roads with raw simplicity and that iconic boxer pulse. BMW promised they wouldn't touch that legacy again, which is why this comeback feels like breaking a rule written in the company's own history. When you look at the 2026 R60 for the first time, it doesn't just look like a motorcycle. It looks like a time machine that refused to stay in the past. The silhouette is undeniably classic. The sculpted teardrop tank, the round headlamp sitting with quiet authority, and the exposed steel lines that make the bike look like a piece of mechanical art. But then, as the light hits it, the future quietly shows itself. The LED matrix headlight forms a glowing halo that feels more like a signature than a lamp. The instrument cluster floats above the bars like a futuristic hologram, and the brushed aluminum tank strips look handcrafted, as if a custom builder shaped every detail by hand. BMW didn't build this bike for the masses. They built it for the riders who feel motorcycles in their chests more than their hands. That is why the heart of this machine had to be special. Under the frame sits a brand new 600 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled boxer engine, a tribute to the original R60, but reborn with modern engineering. When you twist the throttle, the response is instant, smooth, and clean. The ride-by-wire system gives you precise control, and the torque builds like a perfectly tuned wave. At around 58 to 60 horsepower, the bike feels alive without ever feeling overwhelming. Push it harder, and the R60 can touch nearly 175 kilometers per hour, but it never loses its calm, elegant BMW character. It's a bike that invites you to ride, not to fight it. The riding stance on the R60 is where many riders will fall in love instantly. The seat is shaped to hold your hips naturally. The handlebar rise gives you a confident upright posture, and the pegs are positioned for hours of riding without fatigue. Every inch of the ergonomics is designed to feel familiar yet refined. And then, BMW adds something that changes everything, the adaptive suspension system. As you ride, the R60 scans the road beneath you and adjusts the suspension in real time. Hit a rough patch and it softens. Lean into a turn and it firms up, giving you stability exactly when you need it. This is technology working silently, invisibly, and perfectly. Even though the R60 carries a nostalgic soul, it hides modern features everywhere. Traction control, cornering ABS, stability assist, slip assist clutch, keyless ignition, riding modes, and BMW Smart Navigation Cluster bring the bike into 2026 with authority. But what makes it special is that the tech never takes away the purity of riding. It doesn't overwhelm you. It assists you. It supports the rider without ever controlling the rider. This balance between heritage and innovation is what makes the 2026 R60 stand out in a world full of digital-heavy motorcycles. BMW knows that riders don't just buy motorcycles. They build relationships with them. That's why the R60 offers a wide range of customization options. You can choose tank colors, retro seat stitching patterns, exhaust tones, handlebar styles, and more. BMW wants every R60 to carry the personality of its owner, not just the personality of its brand. And that's rare in today's motorcycle industry. Now let's talk price, the part that shocked the entire market. Many expected BMW to place the R60 in a premium bracket far above the reach of everyday riders. But instead, the expected price landed around $8,999 to $9,499 US. For a bike that brings back a legacy, delivers modern technology, and carries BMW engineering, the price feels almost like a message. This motorcycle is meant to be ridden, not just admired in a showroom. It's BMW opening the door for every rider who ever dreamed of owning a boxer-powered classic without spending a fortune. The 2026 R60 is more than a machine. It's a bridge between generations. For older riders, it's a return to the golden era of motorcycling. For younger riders, it's an introduction to the magic of BMW's boxer heritage. And for both, it's a reminder that some motorcycles aren't just built, they are revived with emotion, history, and purpose. As the motorcycle world changes, as electric bikes rise and digital systems dominate, the R60 stands as a statement, a living reminder that the soul of riding cannot be replaced. Here on CarQuest Pro, we bring you not just reviews, but stories of machines that are built with passion, engineered with intelligence, and designed with heart. And the 2026 BMW R60 is one of those rare stories that stays with you long after the engine shuts off. Some motorcycles are built to compete. Some are built to sell, but very few are built to make the entire industry stop, turn, and rethink what a motorcycle can be. This one is exactly that. If you want more cinematic, deep, hook-based motorcycle stories like this, stay with CarQuest Pro, because this journey is only getting started.